Let's get into the front pages of our daily newspapers this Monday morning. Business Day up first. So, inside Starlink's 2 billion rand plan for South Africa. So, this is what they're leading with. Musk firm hopes deal will be in place by November. So there you go. That's something, a 1.2 billion rand to invest in South Africa to build regional infrastructure to support the entire SADC region. They say the money will go towards building a network of earth stations with fiber optic connections to data centers to bring the internet traffic in the region down to SA and to buy capacity from local internet service providers, which would provide the internet back to the region. Goodness me. All right, so there's a big development. They've got a lot more on that story. Then Steenhuisen faces sanction if he won't play ball. This is the DA's decision to withdraw from the national dialogue has placed party leader John Steenhuisen in the crosshairs of President Ramaphosa, who may consider sanctioning the agriculture minister should he refuse to participate in the dialogue's interministerial committee. So that's another big story. Also, remember, we are looking very much so at that one as our question of the day, the national dialogue and the DA withdrawing from it. Then in the company's news, corporates hold on to cash, says ABSA CFO. And news, Mercedes-Benz suspends East London operations. That, for me, is quite it's a very, very intense story. The US's 25% tariff decision on imported cars has influenced this local situation. So they suspend vehicle manufacturing operations at the East London assembly plant until the end of July. That is going to have a massive repercussion. Watch that story. This is a very, very big story for us, unfortunately. All right, that's the front page of the Business Day. Let's move on to the Star now. And the Star, hijackers target Gauteng as stolen car demand rises. So have a look at that. Two vehicle stories in one. And do you see the irony in all of that? So, yeah, manufacturing stopping, people can't afford cars. So now back to the hijacking market. This is it's just an awful story. Gauteng has the highest number of hijackings, highlighting the seriousness of the crime in the province, which accounts for nearly half of all reported cases. This was revealed in data showing a sharp increase in incidents involving those popular car brands. So they outlined the popular brands. The targeted brands, they say, are Toyota, Volkswagen, Ford, and Nissan. Specific models, Toyota RAV4 and the Corolla Cross, they are very sought after, and the Corolla Cross really rising very much so up the ranks. So just be aware of these numbers. Other vehicles on that list, the BMW 3 Series, Ford Ranger, Hyundai i20, Nissan NP200, Toyota Etios, Fortuner, Hilux, Prado, Land Cruiser, and various VW Polo models. Those are just some. I'm just reading those to you because I have just that little bit of time to go into the front pages this morning. And then finally, Eskom dismisses false claims of imminent load shedding in July. All right, let's move on to the next newspaper now, which of course is The Citizen. And The Citizen saying, we did it to save SA. All right, so this is the angle they're taking. We love our country and work against tremendous odds every day to act in the best interests of all South Africans. So the DA won't leave the government of national unity, so says the party's leader, John Steenhuisen. We'll course correct the ANC, and if that fails, Ramaphosa will get a motion of no confidence. So that's what they're saying. Then the big rugby match on the front page, fast and furious. Vincent Chituka making his debut in the green and gold as flanker gets away a no-look pass under the threat from towering barbarians locked David Ribbons at the Cape Town Stadium on Saturday. So it was amazing, amazing, amazing. Chituka scored 2 tries, the Springboks winning 54-7. Good boys, we loved that. Then Tshwane Deputy Mayor owes millions in rent. Debt stems from a lease deal entered into in 2019. That's according to the DA. And AI shows deceptive behavior. And those are just some of those on the front page. And let's have a look at the Sowetan very quickly as we wrap this up. 6 days on, killer patroller not arrested. That's what they say here on the front page. Police asked for help to find gunman known to some in the community for shooting 17-year-old pupil dead. And witness revealed teen had asked the shooter why he was carrying a gun moments before he was killed. And there's a photograph of the victim. How to avoid getting ripped off by car service plans. Meet the man scaling the heights with Kwapiano Comics. And GNU partners are not fazed by the latest tension between the DA and the ANC. And again, that is the big one as well. Banyana players during a training session in Casablanca, Morocco at the weekend before the start of the WAFCON tournament. Why Banyana are back at training after bonus dispute. All right, those are the front pages of the newspapers. Remember the SABC News website? Please do get all your information there, sabcnews.com. We've got all of you, all the stories covered throughout the country and abroad. And then, of course, we've also got our SABC Plus app. Download it, register, and all of this content is yours wherever you are. It is 7 o'clock on this Monday morning. Let's get into our news bulletin.